Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to know how to do DIY on a budget Dunn inspired home decors, then keep on watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you can be notified every time I upload, and we'll get right into this video. So for the two projects, all you need is a spray paint or regular paint. I am using spray paint. I'm using the Rust-Oleum 2X in white. I will do 2 coats of it, let it dry, probably for about an hour, and then come back. I did ran out of spray paint, so I had to end up painting the rest, like if I was missing any spots. But this is how it looks. I'll be back once it's done.
1, 2, 3, come on!
So now that they are dry, what you want to do next is get black paint. And I'm using the paint from Dollar Tree with a sponge. And I'm carefully going around the edges of the wooden tray and the basket. And I'll probably do 2 coats of black just to make sure that it's fully covered. Ta-da! This is how it looks. It looks so gorgeous. It makes this area so much brighter. But in the basket, it just holds all of my bananas. And in the wooden tray, it holds all of my hot sauces and salt and pepper. And I love this. This was an easy DIY that anyone can do to brighten up a room. So for the next DIY, all you need are these oil and vinegar jars from Dollar Tree, some white paint, and some printouts. The first step is to paint the jars. And I believe I did 2 coats of white and then just went over one more time just to make sure it was fully covered. I did forget to mention that I'm using the Behr matte paint, and you can use any paint you want, but that's the one that I had for my previous projects. So now that they're dry, what you want to do is go on the computer and print these stencils out that says oil and vinegar. And what you want to do is make sure that they fit in front of the label. If not, go back on the computer and just resize them. And after that, you just want to cut it out. And then what I do is I always check again just to make sure that it fits perfectly. Now what you want to do is turn over that piece of paper and just start scribbling with a pencil. And you want to make sure to cover all of it just so the letterings can be transferred onto the jars. Now just grab some tape and just tape down the paper and make sure that it is aligned where you want it before we even continue. Now what you want to do is grab a pen and start tracing the letters. And you want to press hard enough that obviously the letters can be transferred onto the jar. But you don't want to do it too hard because if not, it might rip the paper. But that's what I'm going to do. And I'm sorry that I'm out of frame. But that's all I'm doing. I'm just tracing all of the letters, making sure I'm pressing hard enough. And you can always lift one side of the tape and make sure that the letters are transferring. Once you're done tracing with the pen, you're just going to remove the paper, and then after that, just trace it with a permanent marker, and you are done with the DIY. I didn't show it here, but I will show you guys with the second one just so you guys can see how it's done. Just to speed these parts, I'm just going to scribble at the tape, and then after that, what you want to do is grab a pen and trace over your letters carefully and take your time doing this. And once you remove the paper, just go ahead and trace over with a permanent marker, and you are done with this DIY. You can leave the jars like this if you guys want, but I just wanted to give it another little touch to it. So I'm just going to get some yarn and add it around the rim with some hot glue, and that'll be all for this DIY. And this is how it should look in your kitchen. I am loving the feel of it. Like, it just goes with everything else and it matches my background. I just love this section of my kitchen. Like, it used to be so dark and now it's so bright because a lot of the things are like white. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like it so far? Let me know in the comment section below. And on to the next DIY. So for this DIY, you need 3 cutting boards, some black paint, some printables or pictures that you have, and some glue. I'm using my Bare matte paint from my previous project, but you can use any paint that you want and any color, obviously. I just chose to do it black so it can match my other decors in the kitchen. But what I'm going to do is do 2 coats of paint on the outside and then 1 coat of paint on the inside, since we're gonna cover it up with the printables. And this is what you should have so far. I already did the other 2 off camera just so I can show you guys how to do the last one. And it's easy. If you have a picture that's 5 by 8, you don't need to cut it because it'll fit perfectly inside of the cutting board. But since I'm using like a printable, I had to cut and measure it to size. And you're just going to turn it over. Make sure you put enough glue around the edges and just carefully apply it onto the cutting board, and you are done with this DIY. It should look something like this when you're done. And I can't believe how easy it was, and it looks so, I like it. It's pretty, and I got funny quotes because my family has, a sense of humor. So this is what we're going for, but you can also add pictures if you like. So this is how it looks when it's hung up on the wall. Well, on my pillar, on my island. Since it was empty, I wanted to look for something that would look good to the eye and not so much like going on. But these were so easy to make, and the cutting board fit perfectly on the pillar. And you can always put this vertically on the wall if you want, or you can just print out different things and paste them. So with this, you can do so much stuff. But I am loving this, and my kids and our guests will have fun when they come and read all of the signs. But let me know in the comment section below if this is a DIY that you would try. And if you guys like this, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. So the next section of the kitchen we're going to do is this area, and we're just going to add a pop of color maybe. I don't know yet, but I'm going to go to a dollar store, get some stuff, and be right back. So for this project, you need some foam brushes or regular brushes if you already have them. You're going to use this scent. I don't know what it is called, but it's scent for cars, I think. A bunch of flowers, and I got all of these in like yellow and purple color. You can use real ones if you want. You're gonna need black and white paint. I have been using those paint for my projects. This catering tray and a vase. So the first thing that we're gonna do is just paint the vase and the catering tray all white, and I will do 2 coats of white and then I'll be back. Now that they are dry, I'm going to go over the rim and the edge of the catering tray with my black, and just go slowly just so you don't, get black all over the white parts. So I'm going to do those and then I'll show you guys how it looks. The last 2 things that you're going to do is add the scent balls inside of the vase, and you want to fill it up probably halfway, and then you just rearrange all of your flowers however you want it, and you are done with this DIY. All you need for this next DIY is this wall plaque, and I already had this and it was kind of breaking down, so that's why I'm gonna DIY it. So the first things first, you have to remove the top part from the rectangle part, and as you can see, I was struggling. But after that, you're just going to paint it all black or paint whatever color you want, but I'm just painting all black. And then I didn't know what to write, so I just wrote "let's drink," and I am using the chalk pen from Dollar Tree. They have a bunch of different colors. I wish I would have gotten the gold or silver. I think they even got glitter ones too, but that's what I'm gonna do, and that's it. I was going to use like a wall sticker and write something cute on it, but I'm just gonna leave it like that, because then in the future, if I want to erase it and write something else, I can do that. But this is how it looks. What do you guys think? I love it. The last DIY we're gonna do is some wall decor, and for that you need 2 picture frames that are 11 by 14, some wall stickers, and 2 placemats. And I got this granite look just so it can match everything else in my kitchen. So basically we're just gonna start, and what you want to do is remove the plastic and everything else with it, like the glass, the paper, the backing, everything. So you're only stuck with the frame. And what we're gonna do with that is just paint it all black, or whatever color you choose to paint it. But I'm going to paint it all black, and then I'll be back. Next, what you want to do is grab the picture that comes inside of the picture frame and put it behind of your placemat, and just trace it with a pen, so then it'll fit once we put everything back together. And then you just cut from there. And I am double checking just to make sure that it is the right size. If not, I just went back and cut as needed. Now you just want to reassemble everything back together how it was. And right after the glass, you want to add the placemat and then the backing. This is how the first frame looks, and I'm going to go ahead and do the second one, and then I'll be right back. So the last thing that we're gonna do is add some stickers. And Dollar Tree has so much stickers, like I couldn't even decide what I wanted. But I finally went with these black and white letterings. And what I'm gonna do is just rearrange them in the way that I want it to be. And then I'll show you guys how it looks. And this is how it looks, guys. Oh my goodness, they came out so good. And for the holidays, I can always change it up just so it can go, with the whole Christmas theme or Thanksgiving theme. But this is how it looks. I am in love with it. And yeah, I just love it. It looks so good. But I just wanted to tell you guys that like this was so easy. I think it was in total for this project, it was like $4. So yeah, it was easy. And that is the end of this DIY on a budget video. I'm just giving you guys a little recap of all of the projects that we did today. And let me know in the comment section which one was your favorite one. In the catering tray, I actually added my lemons there, and it smells so good when you go near it. And the little sign that says let's drink, that's funny. But that is the end of my video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment which one you like the best, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.